Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Metal Magdalene with Jet right here on Metal Mesiah Radio. Today we have with us a special guest. We have JB from Aborted. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm doing great. All right, so you guys in Aborted, your latest acquisition to the band is Ian on guitar. Now, did Ian take part in any of the writing process of the new album?
Yeah, a lot actually.
Cool.
A lot. It's a longtime friend of Ken, our drummer. They live in the same areas and they play in the same bands, obviously. Abigail Williams.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so they were already like a ready to go team songwriting wise. So they actually wrote a lot of songs together for a new album. I think it's Sven throughout the whole album writes a lot with us. Comes up with riffs, obviously. So he's like the red thread throughout the whole album, and me, Mendel, and Ken and Ian wrote a whole bunch of songs also. It's like a group effort in that regard. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, he wrote like 3 to 4 songs on a new album. Yeah.
Wow. Now you guys have been like touring like madmen for the past 2 years. When the hell did you even find time to write this?
Yeah, that's a good question. I sometimes wonder myself the same thing. Where we get the time. We have the it saves that both me, Mendel, and also Ian and Ken, we dabble in recording. Me and Mendel do it professionally. We mix, so it's very easy for us to make demos. So we do it on the road even. Like whenever we're touring, we make sure that every time we have on the road, or like even like time in between tours, sometimes Ken and Ian stay at Sven's place. We make sure we demo songs a lot. So like every moment we find to write, we usually take. And this one was actually done in a pretty short time. Actually, I think it was like 1.5 months, 2 months that we wrote this whole album. It's crazy.
Wow, and it came out really well. Now, how long have you guys been with Century Media now?
God, that's a good question. Fuck, I forgot.
A long time?
Yeah, it's been since, if I'm not mistaken, it was since Strychnine.
So they've been taking pretty good care of you then.
Yeah, we're very happy. Very happy.
And like I said, you guys touring everywhere. I think the last time I saw you was probably in Worcester at the Palladium with Canadian Archspire. Yeah. Yep. And you guys were just great then. Now, have you guys been playing any of the new material out yet?
We have the same song that's on the EP. It's Termination Redux. We're playing that one live, but from the actual. But that song is also on the new album. But from the actual new album, the newer songs we have in there, we're not playing anything yet because it wouldn't really make sense to play songs that people don't know yet.
That's true, but I thought maybe like the pre-released song, maybe you would throw it out there, but nope, you're going to make them all wait.
Yeah, but we didn't play it since we released the song.
Well, then that explains that, then, doesn't it?
But we're going to play a lot of the new album, obviously, for the new...
Oh, absolutely. So tell us a little bit about the album itself now. As far as the cover art itself goes, what's going on with that? And when you guys go about, art for like cover work like this, do you just commission an artist and say do whatever, or do you guys put a lot of input into it?
We obviously let the guys do whatever the fuck they want, because if you give them too much of a free idea of what you want, they don't have their own creative input. So obviously they get to put in their own stuff, obviously also, but our love for 80s bullcrap came out on this album, and also a lot on the artwork. For example, on the insides we have Greenway doing his magic, and for the cover Christopher Lovell, and so we made him put in a lot of like weird 80s shit, like the Viewmaster and the Power Glove, and Skeletor's in there. So and he loved all that stuff also. So it was a good collaboration.
So, on the Facebook page, you guys have a lot of illustrations up there. Now, are a lot of those illustrations part of the album, or are they something different?
They're going to be part of the inside of the album. So, Christopher Lovell's cover, the guy with the Viewmaster, he's going to be the cover, obviously. and all the movie based illustrations where they turned us into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Reanimator, Ghostbusters, the Goonies, even, I believe. Those are going to be all the inside pages.
Nice. Now, did you guys ever think of doing something like a comic book or something like that?
Yeah, we should.
I mean, other bands have done it, and it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. It would be a pretty retarded comic, I guess.
Perfect.
We pull it off, I guess.
So tell us a little bit about the album now. 12, obviously, I was listening to it before I talked to you. Extremely brutal tracks went into writing this one. What were you going for as far as recording this album?
We basically we decided to like go full on all the elements we had in the previous albums, just like magnify them. So the faster stuff, more faster, the aggressive stuff, more aggressive, and especially this album, there's a lot more like atmospheric stuff. So it's a lot darker actually compared to other albums. I think it's a more moodier, dark album.
No. Did you guys self-produce this one?
No, we did the whole pre-production ourselves. Obviously, because we're pretty sufficient when it comes to audio engineering. The EP we did. We recorded drums with in Colica Studios, and vocals we did there. But we did do our own guitar and bass recordings. But this one we went there because it's just better to be in the same place, same studio, concentrated for 2 weeks straight and just get the album done. It's just better for concentration, and you're fully committed to doing the album, which is a lot better, obviously, than being separated and having less pressure, maybe, if you do it yourself.
Yeah, and it, like I said, it came out great. And I know you pre-released the title track. What has the feedback been on that from people?
I've seen nothing but positive, which is really good to hear, obviously. It's good. Yeah, definitely. There's always a few in there that always... a few of the warriors that think the older stuff is better, but it's been so minimum for this one. I think everybody's really liking it, which is super good to hear.
That's awesome. Now, as far as this one goes, did you guys have any guests on it or any of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we have Travis Ryan from Cattle Decapitation on there. Great vocalist. Jason, good friend of ours from Origin. Julien from Benighted, which we all love the band from. Benighted's an awesome band. So he's on there, obviously, again. And Dave Davidson from Revocation.
Oh, so you got quite a few on there. And what kind of formats is this one going to be released in? Are you guys going to do a vinyl and all that kind of rigmarole?
Yeah, vinyl and CD.
Vinyl and CD, cool.
Yeah, well, we did the EP on only vinyl to keep it more of a collector's item, like a one-time thing. This one's going to be on all of that.
And are you guys got a lot of, like I said, you guys are always freaking touring, always. So following this album, do you got another extensive tour coming up?
We're actually going to take, for our standards, we're going to take it pretty easy, actually. We're going to let this album settle in a little bit. And then end of the year, we're going to have probably US, European tour. I think Japan and Australia we have coming up also. And we're going to do some festival shows. So Brutal Assault, SWR Festival in Portugal we're playing a festival in Colombia, Rockin' Parker, at Parker it's called, I think. So that's the plan still now. But the actual European and US tour have not, it's not been set in stone yet, but we're definitely coming up.
So you get a little break. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
All right, JB, I'm going to let you get going. I know you have another interview after this, but thank you so much for taking the time out to come on the show. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with the band and the album, and, best of luck with this new album. It's awesome.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.